My name is Rideshare Sean. I've been with Uber for over 7 years now. I'm a rideshare driver, not a delivery driver. I've never driven for delivery. I have driven for Lyft, and I mostly have driven for Uber. I like long rides. Today, let's talk about the differences between Uber and Lyft. Even though they are both headquartered in the Silicon Valley in California and they're like 5 minutes away from each other, Uber is a huge business. They're like a $65 billion company or something like that. I don't even know. But they're in 195 countries across the globe and they got their hands in everything. Lyft, on the other hand, is a lot smaller company. They're like a $15 billion company, and as far as I know, they're just in America and a little bit in New Zealand and Canada, I think. So Lyft, even though they're very close, they're headquartered very close to each other, Lyft is a lot smaller company than Uber is, and they both have pretty much the same product. Also, Lyft partners with Grubhub. They do not. Lyft does not have an eats portion of their business. They don't have a delivery portion of their business. They're just a rideshare company. That's it. Uber, on the other hand, has Uber Courier, Uber Eats, Uber Rideshare, Uber Transport, Uber everything. Uber is has their hands literally in everything. They're a much bigger entity than Lyft ever was or ever will be, as far as I know. Anyway, as far as I know, Lyft is just a rideshare company, and they don't have. They're owned by. I don't think. I think they're owned by Google or something. I don't know, but they're owned by another company. But as far as I know, Lyft is just in the rideshare industry. Period. The end. They partner with other people to do other things, but as far as I know, Uber is a way bigger company than Lyft is, and they both pretty much have the same ride sharing product. Again, my name is Roger Sean. I've been with Uber for over 7 years now. I've completed over 6,000 five-star trips. Those are quality trips. Also, I only accept trips that are actually, I like trips that are going long distances. Sometimes I just take whatever I can get, and sometimes that's just what you have to do. You just have to take whatever you can get. But for the most part, I like longer rides that span several counties and take you on the interstate, because the interstate you make much more money in. Whenever, as a driver, I strongly urge you, if you have the ability to get on the interstate for any reason, do it. There's much less wear and tear on your vehicle. The pay is much better when you're on the interstate driving. Interstate driving is just way better, hands down. Today is day 2 of my 4 day long fast. So I haven't eaten any solid food since, I don't know, last night was Monday night, since Sunday night at midnight. So I'll go all the way till Thursday night at midnight. Probably later than that, I don't even know. But it's been that long since I had any solid food. This is what I've been eating instead. It's just RO water. I've been eating this for 2 days now, and I'll eat it for 2 more days. So every time I get hungry, I just take a big swig off of this and then wait a few minutes, and then the hunger goes away. And that happens more and more as time goes on. And again, I do this all the time for the crazy health benefits that come from fasting. I do this every August and February, every single year, and I've done this since 2017, about as far as I can remember anyway.